Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. And today I got the air tractor out here. It's my newest airplane, and I'm just absolutely in love with this little airplane. Let's get this thing in the air and see how it does. All right, guys. Today I am flying this on a 2S 300 milliamp hour battery. It's rated to fly on 2S and 3S, and I think I've only flown it on 3S so far. So I was wanting to see how it'd do on the older 2S battery. Let's get this thing going. Throttle cut off. Let's go one click on the flaps. We do have a little breeze, so it probably doesn't need it, but nice gentle takeoff. And as you can see, 2S, it's not super fast, but it is doing well. I'm sinking it down here a little under half throttle, and we'll take those flaps off now. And it is not rolling over, so I must have this in safe, so safe off. There we go. A little more control on the bank angle. As you can see, the clouds are a little cloudy today, or it's cloudy today, and so not much sun. There was a lot of stick movement to get that roll. It looks like we're expecting some rain there, but the air tractor is flying good. Hoping with the rudder as it comes through that corner makes it look a little more smooth. You know, if you let the tail hang down, it still makes the corner, but it just looks a little nicer if you use that rudder to help it around the corner there. It's a fun airplane. Now I will admit I am flying almost full throttle all the time, so it's going to be a lot more fun on 3S. But with 2S, it's got plenty of power. You can see I'm able to hold it inverted. Rolling out of it, because when I was banking, it was losing altitude quite a bit. So another thing you could do if you're flying on 2S and you're not wanting to go full throttle all the time and you don't fly inverted, you could go ahead and lower the flaps to your takeoff flaps, and then it'll allow you to fly a little bit slower on the throttle, and you still have lift from the front wing. And so kind of like here, the wind just picked up on me. So let's go back to full throttle and flaps off. But if you got a nice calm day, you can fly with one click on the flaps if you're going to fly slow all the time. I'm way out there over those trees. And that's a nice thing about this airplane, is it's bright yellow. And you know, the thing about a lot of RC planes is you want to be able to see them. And so similar to my FMS Pitts, which is a bright red, it shows up really good in the air. And this yellow on this air tractor, it shows up pretty good too. And that really gets me excited. Nice tight turn or loop, sorry, and I kind of pulled out of it too fast. It has a lot of authority with that elevator. You guys seen it, it stalled just a little bit. So let that loop climb a little bit. Let's do it again. And there, it was much better. I let it come down and get some airspeed before I tried to pull out of it. And going with the wind probably isn't the right way to come out of a loop when you're going to do it slow like this. So let's get it turned around this direction and see how I can do. Much better. Oh, a little too slow to roll it. I was going to roll it and it just did not seem to have enough speed. Again, I am flying full throttle almost this whole flight. So, and that's kind of expected because what I've noticed with most of my RC planes is if it's rated for 3S and 4S, which this is 2S and 3S, but even 3S and 4S planes, if you're flying 4S, you're flying just your normal about half throttle. And if you go to 3S, you're at the 3/4 to full throttle a lot. So it's kind of how I expected it to go. And this is an older LiPo from Venom. I've had it for a very, very long time, probably 4 years. And that's a long time when you fly as often as I do. And another huge benefit to a micro plane like this is if you're like me and you prefer to take at least 2 airplanes with you when you go to fly. All right, I think I'm running out of battery, so let's get this set up for a landing. But if you want to take 2 planes to the field with you, you can have your 1.1 or 1.2 meter. Here we go, 1 click on the flaps, back to full throttle, and we'll land with 1 click. But if you can have your 1.1 in the trunk, and here we go, setting it down. Little bonky, but didn't even get a wing tip down, so I'll take it. Anyways, you can have your 1.1 or 1.2 meter plane in the trunk or in the bed of your truck, and a little UMX plane like this can just set on the seat. So super happy to have this airplane. It flies so good. I'm very happy with it. Look at that, another beautiful flight today with the UMX Air Tractor, flying on 2S, a 300 milliamp hour battery. You just need a battery that has what's that, JST plug. And big thanks to the Lord for holding the weather off so I could get this flight in. I think the rain is about here. It's just about ready to dump. But I was just so happy to be able to get out and fly this morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the flight. I appreciate all your guys' support everywhere I am, including Instagram and TikTok, and of course here on YouTube and Facebook, all those places. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it so much. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.